Why should I end my workout with isometric exercises? They can improve your stability and your endurance. Not to mention, they can reduce your risk for becoming injured in the future, right? When we talk about a stability exercise, this is a lot of time under tension, like a plank or holding a squat or holding really any movement, right? You could do a wall sit, like we said. You can hold your arms up like this with dumbbells. That would be isometric, right? It's neither shortening nor lengthening the muscle. And so this isn't something that would per se boost performance, right? And power output and things like that. But personally, I love to end the workout with them because I like to get those powerful, quick twitch movements done in the beginning. As we've talked about here before, When Wellness, if your goal is to improve athleticism, strength, and power output, right? Now, if you work out for a different purpose, you could do the planks, the holds in the beginning, right? You could do these isometric exercises in the beginning. One benefit to that would be it would reduce the risk for injury likely, right? It activates all the muscles. Now, if you warmed up properly, that wouldn't matter. And don't waste it on the warm-up. Watch that video if you haven't seen it. I don't want to waste too much energy and time warming up, right? But, if you're looking for the performance, don't waste all that time under tension in the beginning doing these holds. But at the end, I really think it's a fantastic thing. So, I wanted to make this video because before I've kind of ripped on isometric exercises in the regard aforementioned, right? But really, they're a great thing. They're a great thing for stability and reducing your risk for injury, especially if you've been hurt before lifting, right? So now endurance-wise, they're great because it's just a matter of time, right? It's a matter of time without a heavy load. So you can just mentally get yourself to hold those extra 5, 10 seconds, even a minute in that plank, in that wall sit. It can make a massive difference in your endurance and your overall strength, right? Not to say that's the primary type of exercise we would go for, or form of exercise, I should say, is an isometric contraction when improving strength. You're better off with those concentric, eccentric type stuff. Eccentric's the best for hypertrophy, right? So that's the negative of the exercise on the way down to the curl. Right? But they are great. Don't skip out on the isometric stuff. It can really burn you out at the end. It makes for a great finisher. You guys should definitely try it. Today, I did chest, right? So I did a bunch of incline bench with dumbbells. Personally, I like the dumbbells better if you're alone, right? Why? Well, you don't have a bar that could fall on your chin. You could just drop them. So if you're doing the bench with the bar, this may be a little off topic, then, but it's worth noting, you're getting 0% or 100%. Because if you get 95, it's down on the chest, right? Now, if you want to go for that extra rep with dumbbells, you have a little more confidence, you can go for it. And if you fail, you can just drop them. Right? So I prefer that when I'm alone. But I started with that, did some push-up work after doing a bunch of sets of those, did 5 heavy sets of the bench in the beginning, but I ended with something really interesting. I held an isometric dip, right, with no weight. So, and what I did was I tried to keep my feet out and put my chest forward to really, mark that V in the chest and really tear it up at the end. It was a fantastic way to finish it. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off is what I did 5 times at the end, and I was absolutely burnt. So that's what we got for you guys today. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you can take it and use it in your fitness journey to becoming happier and healthier and stronger, whatever the hell your goal is. So have a great day. Thanks a lot. Happy When Wellness. Let's see who we got on here. Say hi to the people. What's up? How you doing, Randy? What's going on? Thanks for hopping on, my friend. So is Dom. T.W. Clark. Julian. Paul PDPD. Find Your Fitness. We'll get to you in a sec. Maxie. I'm coming over there in a minute. It's funny you're on here. Meg, what's going on? Toka Maria. Hassan's 89. Mr. Malcolm, how you doing? 45 MRHZ. Kevin Cutler. Willie Isaac, what's happening? Brandon Malone. Some OGs on here. George Robles, thanks for hopping on, guys. B to the Runo. What's up, George? Julian, we said hi. Find your fitness. Okay, let me see what you're talking about here. Find your fitness. Or static band holds. Yeah, anything where you're holding. Isometric. Right? Best wishes to you and your family too, Toco Maria. Thank you. Find your fitness. Always do kinetic stretches or isolated movements before you lift. Okay. I think you should do dynamic movement before you lift, right? And I think, if you're, so kinetic, right? With some speed there. And static stretching at the end. Now, I don't know, in my opinion, personally, isolated stuff before you lift might tire out those muscles. And if they're, major movers, say primary movers in some exercise, or even secondary movers, maybe you'll fail quicker during that exercise and not get quite as much out of it. If your goal is to build strength and improve performance during the workout, so maybe don't, do isolation bicep curls right before you're going to do rows is all I'm trying to say there. But, that could work if you have different goals. So to each their own on that. That's really just my opinion. But thanks for giving some feedback. Row your bro, what's going on? I am Nova, Cameron August. Have a fantastic rest of your night. That's all we got for you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, baby, right here. Whatever the hell time. We will be there because we're here every damn day. Thanks a lot. Happy when wellness. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy.